Hello student. So today let's see the perineum. So perineum, it is the imaginary quadrangular space which is present just below to the lower part of the trunk between the two thighs, where that is the external genitalia, means the external genital organs are present. So let's see the detailed structure of the perineum, that means the boundaries and the structure present into that the perineum. So the perineum you can see in this diagram, that is the perineum, it is an imaginary quadrangular region which is present at the lower part of the trunk, which is interval between that is the two thighs. Okay, where that is the external genitalia is present. So that is the male perineum and this is the female perineum, this one. So firstly we should have to see that is the boundaries. So there are two boundaries, that is the superficial boundary and the deep boundary. So superficial boundary, it should be formed in the male, that is the scrotum here, and posteriorly that is the buttock, this one, and on each side the upper part of medial side of the thigh. So here that is the upper part of medial side of the thigh. So this quadrangular space, that is the external boundary. And in the female, here instead of that the scrotum, here that is the mons pubis, this one. Laterally the same, that is the upper part of medial side of the thigh, and posteriorly same, that is the buttock, this one. So this quadrangular space, that is called the perineum. Then we should have to see that is the deep boundaries of the perineum. So here in this diagram you can see that is the deep boundaries. So deep boundaries that include anteriorly here, this one, that is the upper part of pubic arch. So here you can see that is the pubic symphysis and this is the pubic arch. Then on laterally, that is the ischial tuberosity. So here both are the ischial tuberosity, and posteriorly it should be formed, that is the coccyx, tip of coccyx. So this quadrangular space, that is called the perineum, that is the male perineum, and this is the female perineum here. So instead of here you can see that is the urethra, that is the vaginal opening, that is the anal opening, and in the male only that is the urethra and the anal opening that should be present. Then the division of the perineum. So perineum, it should be divided into two parts by drawing a transverse line here, which joins the anterior part of the ischial tuberosity. So both side, that is the ischial tuberosity is present, and from this you can draw that imaginary line to anterior part of the ischial tuberosity. So this quadrangular space, it should be divided into the two triangular area, this one. Okay, so anterior part, it is called the urogenital region. So this one, that is called the urogenital region, and the posterior region, it is called the anal region. So in the female, here that is the urogenital region, this one, and posterior triangular part, it is called the anal region. Then firstly we should have to see that is the anal region. So anal region, it consists of the skin, this one. After then the superficial fascia, which contain the large amount of the fat which fills with the ischiorectal fossa. Then next to it, that is the deep fascia is present. After then we should have to see that is the anococcygeal ligament. So here in this diagram, this one, this is the female perineum, and in this region you can see that is the anococcygeal ligament, this one. So anococcygeal ligament, it is the fibrofatty mass with the muscle fiber derived from the levator ani and external anal sphincter, this one. It extends anus to the tip of the coccyx. So here that is the anus is present, opening of the anal canal, and that is the tip of the coccyx. So this small ligament like structure, it is called the anococcygeal ligament. ठीक है. Next to it, that is the perineal body. So here in this diagram you can see this is the perineal body, this one. So perineal body, it is a central point of the perineum, this one. So here quadrangular structure, that is called the perineum, and the perineal body, it should be present into the center of the perineum. It is a fibromuscular node situated in median plane about to 1.25 centimeter in front of the anal margin. ठीक है. So anal margin से it should be present 1.2 centimeter front or anterior side. Then several muscles of the perineum, it should be converge and interlock here on the perineal body. So here you can see these are the muscles which is interlock into that the perineal body. Perineal body, it is very much important in the female for the support of the pelvic organ, because the muscle of the pelvic organ, that is the muscles from the urinary bladder, the uterus and the rectum, they should be converge here into the perineal body. So it may damage during the parturition, and this may result the prolapse of urinary bladder, uterus, ovaries, even the rectum should be prolapsed throughout that the opening of the anal canal or the vaginal opening or the urethral opening. ठीक है. Then next to it, that is the external anal sphincter. So here in this diagram you can see this is the external anal sphincter, this is the anus, and this is the covering which is present, muscle fiber covering which is present to the anus, that is called the external anal sphincter. So external anal sphincter, it is surrounded the anal canal. So here you can see that is the anal canal and surround that the external anal sphincter. It is under the voluntary control and keeps the anal canal and the anus closed. So the function of this external anal sphincter, that is the voluntary function, and it should be closed the anal canal and the anus. Okay. After then we should have to see that is the ischiorectal fossa. So here in this diagram you can see that is the ischiorectal fossa, this one. ठीक है. So ischiorectal fossa, it is a wedge shaped cavity or space which is situated one on each side of the anal canal. So here you can see that is the rectum and this is the anal canal. So that is the wedge shaped cavity or the space which is present on each side of the anal canal below the pelvic diaphragm. So here you can see that is the pelvic diaphragm and these are the pelvic muscle. Okay? So that should be present below to it. Then its base is directed downwards towards the surface and apex is directed upwards. So here that is the base, it should be goes downwards, and apex, this one, it should be directed upward side. Then the length antero-posteriorly, that is the 2 inches, and the width it is 1 inch, and the depth of this ischiorectal fossa, that is the 2 to 2.5 inches. Okay.